Hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikhil, Discover, Learn and Grow. So in this particular video, we'll be learning about design thinking overview and the business analyst perspective too for design thinking, right? Design thinking is a new framework. It is getting what you can say, it is getting famous. It is getting popular from the last 1 decade only. Basically, UX designers as well as product managers use design thinking in order to build the best products, but knowing the concept of design thinking can help a business analyst too. So yeah. So what is design thinking? Design thinking is user-centered iterative problem-solving approach. We are doing that only, right? As a business analyst, we will be doing iterative problem-solving approach used to develop innovative systems. As a business analyst, we will be taking the requirements and the changes of the client or stakeholders, and we will be building the iterative solution for the problem, right? So it is nothing but a iterative problem-solving approach used to develop innovative solutions, right? It focuses on empathy, ideation, and experimentation to address real user needs effectively. Empathy is nothing but you will be stepping into the shoes of your other person. In our case, clients, stakeholders, and users. You will be stepping into shoes of them, and you will be thinking from their perspective. That is nothing but empathy and ideation. Ideation is nothing but like getting different ideas with the help of brainstorming workshop and all those and experimentation. You will be doing continuous experimentation. You will be doing continuous improvements, right? So yeah, design thinking is used for that purpose. There are 5 stages of design thinking: empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So let's discuss about each of the step in detail. So first is define, right? Yeah. First is empathize. Sorry. So we will be understanding users, their pain points, and their motivations through research. See, pain points are nothing but their frustrations, and their pain points are nothing but their frustrations, and motivations are nothing but their goals. What are their goals? What are they achieving? What are they trying to achieve in our app? What are their frustrations? What are their frustrations? What are their pain points in our app? For example, let's take a Swiggy app or a Uber app, right? Let's take Uber app. Their pain point is uh, delivery partner is not assigned fastly, right? It may sometimes Uber may take some time to assign delivery partners. It is one of the pain point. That is nothing but it's one of the pain point that is nothing but frustration of the user. Their motivation is they want to reach the destination as soon as possible. Their goal is to reach the goal is to reach the destination as soon as possible. That is the motivation, right? Actually, motivation and pain points are the terminologies of product management, but we will be using interchangeably in business analysis too sometimes while creating some BRDs and all. So through research, we will be identifying their user pain points as well as their user motivations through research. If you are working for the client who is working for the customer, so directly we will be working with the customers only, right? Indirectly we will be working with the customers only. So we need to analyze, we need to do research of their pain points as well as their motivations, right? Through research. So 1 minute, guys. So what are the methods? Like how we'll be finding the motivations as well as their pain points, right? What are the research methods? As I said, they are user interviews. So like you'll be, what you can say, you'll be doing discussions face to face. Next is observations. You'll be observing how they are interacting with the system. Okay. Surveys, surveys and analytics is nothing but you'll be sending the surveys and questionnaires to large number of people, and you'll be doing analytics based upon those surveys and questionnaires, right? What is BS role? Conduct stakeholder interviews and gather business or user requirements. It is intuitive, right? You can understand by reading the lines. So you will be conducting stakeholder interviews, in our case, clients as well as customers, and gather business and user requirements. You will be gathering the requirements. Analyzes existing process and identifies the gaps. So like what is the existing process now, and what is the existing process the client or the customer is following now, and we will be identifying the gaps. Yeah, he will be analyzing the process and identifying the gaps. What is the process the client or the customer is following now, and what are the gaps? Like what is the gap between the current and the future state? Karke. He will be doing analysis, right? This is the role of BA. Collaborates with the UX teams for user research. Actually, there is a designation called a UX researcher too. He'll be doing the UX research. He will be doing the UX research. What are the pain points as well as what are the motivations? Along with that, A business analyst as well as product manager will also help UX researcher in doing UX research. Next is define, right? Clearly articulate the problem statement based on the research and insights. So we have done some research, right? We have done many researches. We have gathered many, like we have gathered so much of information, right? We have gathered so much of information. From that information, we will be getting many points, like many problems. Some are facing one problem, some are facing another problem. Some set of people may be facing some another problem, some other problem. So based upon research, we will be gathering based upon the gathered research, we will be getting some insights and some problems. Based upon those problems, we will be doing prioritization, right? After getting some problems, also we will be doing prioritization and we will be going for one particular problem and we will be clearly articulating that problem statement, what we have to solve with our product. करके. So frame the problem in a human-centric way rather than focusing on technical aspects. So we have to frame the problem. We have to frame the problem statement in a human-centric way rather than focusing on technical aspects, right? So what is the BS role in this particular stage, in this particular step? That is nothing but definer. Define user personas and user journeys. Actually, user personas and user journeys will be created by product manager, but never mind. As a business analyst, if you want to transition to product manager, he can transition to product manager. So, yeah, this is not the BS role. This is a product manager role, but let's keep in BA role only now, as of now. So he defines user personas and user journeys. Next, he structures problem statements using the framework like how might we questions. So there will be a framework called how might we. I'll be discussing that in the product management course. So you understand this. So you can do your own research too about HMW questions, right? Next, document business needs and functional requirements, as simple as that. Next, you will be doing brainstorming, right? Next, you will be doing ideating. Next step is prototyping and test. So, yeah. Next, you will be doing ideating. Ideating is nothing but a brainstorming and exploring multiple creative solutions. You will be doing brainstorming with stakeholders. You will be conducting workshops with the stakeholders, and you will be coming up with multiple creative solutions. Methods like mind mapping, sketching, role playing, co co-creation workshops, and all. Like these are the techniques of brainstorming. Again, this also I'll be teaching in product management course. I know what are these, but see, if I teach you everything in the BA course, now there will be no audience for my product management course. Actually, I'm more interested into product management only rather than business analysis. So I'll be teaching you all these in my in my product management course. So next is what is BS role? That is nothing but product manager sometimes, right? You can assume a BA who is working in a product-based company so that this can make sense. This video can make sense to you. Facilitates brainstorming sessions between stakeholders, designers, and developers. As I said, he will be doing brainstorming sessions and workshops with various stakeholders like designers, developers, clients, customers, and all. If he is working in a product-based company as a business analyst, he will be doing brainstorming sessions and interview sessions, focus group sessions with customers also. So he analyzes feasibility and business impact of different ideas. Feasibility is nothing but is it easy to build kya karke. He will be checking the viability of the product and business impact of different ideas. Helps prioritize ideas based on value and constraints. So he'll be prioritizing based on value effort. I said you right. So yeah. Next is a prototype. He will be doing prototyping. Develop a low fidelity to high fidelity versions of solutions. You can don't need to explicitly make prototype, but make wireframes. But making wireframes and mockups is enough, is sufficient. Develop low fidelity to high fidelity versions of solution. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, a solution for testing, right? Testing के लिए we will be developing a low fidelity as well as a high fidelity. That is nothing but mockups. Sometimes prepare prototypes also. Nothing, yeah, nothing goes right. If we can get more appraisal, we can get more promotion if we build prototypes too. We can need the jobs of design team, but I'm sorry, don't need the job of design team. do your work as a business analyst and product manager. So can include wireframes, clickable mockups. Clickable mockups are nothing but you can call it as prototypes and MVPs. Minimum viable product. I'll be discussing about MVP in MVP, minimal viable product, in my product management course. I'll not say anything about MVP here. And yeah, next is BS role. Review wireframes and mockups to ensure alignment with the business goals. As simple as that, right? As per the business goals, he will be ensuring wireframes and mockups. Next is works with UX designers and developers to validate the prototype. As simple as that, you can understand by reading the point. He will be working with UX designers and developers whether they are working as my whether they are working as per my prototype or not. करके. Next is define success criteria and test scenarios for validation. That is nothing but you can call it as success metrics. Success metrics, you can call it as success metrics for testing. Next is test. So gather user feedback by testing prototypes in real world scenarios. So you will be gathering. There will be a testing called A/B testing. Like you will be sending one prototype to one group and next prototype to other group. So we will be discussing that in product management too. So yeah, there is lot of content in product management, guys. And I am researching on product management from last 4 to 5 years. So I can, what you can say, I can give more and more and more content to you. So please stay tuned to my channel. Right. So gather user feedback by testing prototypes in real world scenarios. So we'll be gathering user feedback and we'll be testing the prototype and we will be gathering feedback and we will be doing improvements. As simple as that, right? Iterate and refine. Iterate is nothing but we will be iterating. We will be doing changes in the next version. Iterate and refine based on usability testing insights. So based upon the insights and the based upon the insights and the feedback based upon the insights and the feedback of the testing phase, you will be doing iterating and defining the requirements. So what is BS role? Helps in defining test cases and conducting user acceptance testing. So user acceptance testing is one of the testing. It's like A/B testing only. You will be doing testing with directly the real world users. Analyzes test feedback and define requirements, right? Test feedback, correct. You'll be analyzing the test feedback and you'll be refining the requirements in the product and you will be again launching the new version, new prototype. Ensures final implementation aligns with the business objectives. As simple as that. I will not say this again. So 1 minute, guys. So why design thinking is important for business analyst? First is user-centric approach. Helps BS focus on actual user needs rather than business assumptions, right? So he will be thinking from the perspective of the user, right? So yeah, this helps a business analyst to think from the perspective of the user and be user-centric. Problem solving mindset encourages structured yet creative problem solving. He can become better problem solver, right? Actually, be a business analyst or the product manager is a problem solver, but this approach can make them more problem. Like this approach can make them more advanced. Cross team collaboration. You will be collaborating with the cross teams, like that is nothing but your design, development, testing, and stakeholder teams. And yeah, you will be building the product. Iterative approach. As I said, you will be doing the iterative approach and minimizes the risks. Early stage validation reduces costly changes later over. Instead of what you can say, if you build the prototype and test it, you will be getting to know the feedback, right? You will be getting to know the flaws as well as what are the best features. If you build the total product and if there are flaws, it will be lost for us only. It will be lost for a business only. So instead of building the total product and taking the feedback, just take the feedback of the prototype so that cost will be utna, like it will be not costing utna. So this is all about design thinking, guys. In the next video, we'll be learning some more about business analysis.